This is the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold, Google's second generation foldable, and also the foldable that I've been waiting for the most this year. Massive thanks to Google for sending it over for me to check out, as well as for flying me out to Mountain View, California for the official launch event in August, and also for sponsoring this video. Google also have a special offer for any of you looking to buy the new Pixel 9 Pro Fold, which, by the way, you can simply do so by tapping on the YouTube shopping button right here. And the first 100 people who use code ZoneUpTech code will get £50 off of the Pixel 9 Pro Fold at checkout. Terms do apply, and this offer expires on October the 14th. Okay, now the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is a very significant upgrade over the original, with tons of improvements and upgrades. But it essentially boils down to 5 major upgrades, which I think are also 5 reasons why you will absolutely love the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. The first one being the new design. With the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, Google went back to the drawing board and completely redesigned it. The front is now taller and narrower, which means that it resembles a regular smartphone now. So if we put it side by side against the Pixel 9, which also has a 6.3-inch display, you'll see that you get almost the exact same screen real estate and aspect ratio. However, when you open it up, you'll notice some even bigger improvements. The internal screen is now massive at 8 inches, making it one of the biggest foldables on the market. The bezels are also much thinner now, and the front camera is now a cutout, as opposed to being on the bezel. So these improvements are already massive, but Google did not stop here. The hinge has also been completely redesigned. The Pixel 9 Pro Fold now opens and closes perfectly and with ease. And the fact that the body is now flat makes it even easier to hold in the hand. And I also feel like I have much more grip when opening it than ever before. In fact, out of all foldables that I've used, I find the Pixel 9 Pro Fold to be the easiest one to open. And thanks to this newly redesigned body, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is also much thinner, at just 10.5 millimeters now from 12.1, making it one of the thinnest foldables on the market. And it is also considerably lighter now, at just 257 grams from 283, so it feels great in the hand. On top of this, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is also water resistant with an IPX8 rating, and it's now got a stronger Gorilla Glass Victus 2 glass on both the cover screen and the back. So all in all, the reason why the Pixel 9 Pro Fold's design is so unique is that it looks and feels like you're using a standard Pixel 9, but once you open it up, it literally expands, giving you twice the screen real estate. The second reason why I think you'll absolutely love the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is, of course, its display. I already mentioned the larger 6.3-inch Actra display and the even larger 8-inch Super Actra Flex display. But what I haven't mentioned yet is that they're both considerably brighter than before. The Actra display on the outside can now go up to 2700 nits peak in HDR, up from 1550. While the Super Actra Flex display can now go up to 2700 nits peak as well in HDR, up from 1450, which is 80% brighter than last year. So a massive improvement in brightness here, which actually makes the Pixel 9 Pro Fold one of the brightest foldables on the market right now. Using it outdoors, even on a bright day, is still perfectly readable on both displays. Oh, and if you love these wallpapers on our Pixel 9 Pro Fold, you know where to get them from. I should also mention that since the cover screen is almost identical to a normal phone, I did find myself using it more than the internal display. With some other foldables out there, the cover screen is so narrow that I'm always forced to use the inner display. But that's just not the case with the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. So for me, whenever I needed a phone, I just used it in the phone mode. And then obviously when I needed more space and I wanted a tablet, I simply unfolded it into this massive 8-inch display. Which, by the way, for watching videos and reading, it's absolutely incredible, especially now with the increased size and brightness. The third reason why I think you'll absolutely love a Pixel 9 Pro Fold is for its cameras. The camera experience boils down to 2 things: the capturing experience and the editing experience. The capturing experience is super straightforward. Google's camera app is very intuitive and easy to use, and while the camera hardware is pretty much the same as before and still inferior to the Pixel 9 Pro's, Google's image processing makes up for it. The resulting images are just as good as the other Pixel 9s. With natural looking colors and a very good HDR processing overall, where shadow detail and highlight detail is very well retained. The ultrawide is now wider than before, and the 5x zoom module gives you plenty of reach. But on top of this, Google also added a number of camera software features that take this capturing experience even further. For example, you can actually zoom in up to 20x thanks to Google's Super Res Zoom. After which, you can zoom in even further on the final photo and then use Google's Zoom Enhance AI feature to upscale your photo even more. Then night video is fine, but not great. However, if you turn on night side video, Google will process the night video on their servers, giving you a super clean and high quality result, which is a massive improvement over the original. But my favorite new camera feature is Add Me. Add Me lets you be in a group photo even if you're the one taking it. The way it works is that you take the original group photo and then you pass the phone to a friend. You step in the frame, and the Pixel 9 Pro Fold will combine the two photos, making it look as if you were in the original photo in the first place. What's even cooler is that you can use this to duplicate yourself in photos too, which can be quite fun. And of course, being a foldable, you also get some additional shooting modes. You can use tabletop mode to take steady tripod shots, and even astrophotography shots. You can take selfies using the rear cameras, and then use the external screen as a viewfinder. Plus, there's a kid-friendly mode that uses animations to help them focus. As for the editing experience, thanks to Google's new and improved Magic Editor, we can replace parts of an image, such as turning a summer scene into a winter scene simply by selecting the grass and telling it to replace it with snow. The fourth reason why I think you'll love the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is for its Google AI features. And Google Gemini now replaces the Google Assistant, and Gemini can help you with a lot of things, from helping you plan your next trip to helping you write a business email. So you can simply be browsing the web and then ask it a question regarding something that you're seeing on your screen. On top of this, we've also got the Pixel Screenshots app, which saves all of your screenshots in one place, and then using AI, you can quickly find exactly what you're looking for. However, it's not just Google AI that makes the Pixel 9 Pro Fold so special, but its entire software in general. Google's stock Android on the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is a joy to use. It's bloat-free, fast, and incredibly smooth. Thanks to the new Tensor G4 chip and 16GB of RAM, multitasking is a breeze, as you can not only have multiple apps running at the same time in split screen, but also go back into your app history as further back as you want, and the apps will still be loaded in the background. On top of this, Google's haptics are once again incredible. Not only do we get tons of nice haptics throughout the UI, but the typing experience is also the best one I've ever used on any foldable. Plus, there are also a ton of other useful Google software features, like Circle to Search, which lets you circle anything on your screen, like a jacket that you may want to purchase, and your phone will immediately give you the answer. And then if you use Google Translate, the translations will appear both on the inner screen as well on the cover screen, making it super easy for the person that you're speaking to understand you. But let me know, what do you think? And if you're getting a Pixel 9 Pro Fold, tap the YouTube shopping button right here and use the code ZoneOfTech for £50 off. This applies to the first 100 people, some terms do also apply, and the offer expires on October the 14th. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks to Google once again for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Zone of Tech, signing out. Cheers.